This conference will now be recorded.
Right, let's start today's session. So in the last session, we were discuss about MySQL CRUD project. So we did how to read the data from MySQL database, and today we'll see how to update and delete records using MySQL database. We'll try to show you. So CRUD operations using MySQL project we are doing right now. So let's continue that project, and once it's completed, then along with today's video, I'll send that project folder, WAR folder to your Google Drive so you can download it, and you can also use that directly project into your PyCharm editor. Let's open our project first, which we created in the last lecture. So this is our project. CRUD MySQL project it is. Let's click on OK and click on this window. Now, and also I'm trying to open MySQL. Now this is our users table here. We inserted few records, and whenever we run this application, look at this model is there with the users table. Let me close this. Forms also there. We created user form, and this is the main section like insert and show option we did here. Index.html means this is a first form. When we open, when we execute, this first form is going to be open like insert form, and after that show means show records. First let's try to run the server. Yesterday in the last lecture what we discussed, you will get clarity. Run the project and just try to, yeah, this is what insertion, and we are trying to insert one more record. So just I'm taking this record, I'm inserting, and password like this. When I try to inserting the record here, after inserting you can go and check out in the MySQL database also it's inserted successfully. So we got fifth record. And do you want to uh, show the records all in the show.html? You can use show view. Now you can see all the records are going to be shown in this page only. And we need to perform today deleting and editing and updating operations. So in that context, we need to create what? Pages. First, we need to create a view. Let's try to create a view. But generally, in this show.html page, we have written the code for only input type submit, value equals to delete, class equals to btn, btn danger, and btn success. But based whenever we click on the delete button, so this is delete button, I need to bring the ID also. User is clicking on which row delete button, that row ID I need to collect it. That row ID I need to collect it, and I need to based on that ID I need to delete that. So in that context, what we need to do, we need to pass the URL actually. Okay, that's what I'm trying to do here, just for showing In the last lecture, we created this submit button like this directly, but this is not the way to create. Let me delete here. I'm trying to create TD. Inside the TD, what I'm trying to take, anchor tag, anchor tag why we use for creating dynamic URL. So href is there, hyperlink reference. So now I'm trying to call what actually slash delete. So delete action I want to do, but after the double flower brackets I'm using based on what I need to delete user.id, user.id. So after completion of this here, I'm trying to create class. So this is btn danger, and I'm trying to give that text here delete. So this is the case, sir. Based on the ID only, I'm trying to delete. Same thing, I'm trying to copy this. Now paste it. So here what I need to do, edit. So edit is the view name as well as URL name actually. These are the URL names we can say. So href equals to delete URL along with URL name and ID we are collecting that ID through we are passing this ID we are passing to the URL based on that URL and slash ID that I'm trying to delete or update editing. So here edit view is there. So edit user.id class btn success I'm taking btn success. Now this button is what actually edit I'm taking edit button. So this is the case, and now these are the functional. Whenever we click on delete button, so delete URL name is there, view name, immediately user ID also we are passing on which row you are click on delete button, that row ID I'm going to collect it. Same here also, which row you click on edit button, that row ID I'm collecting and editing this one. These two changes need to be done in show.html page. And based on this, we need to create views. So we have created views previously only insert purpose and show purpose. Now we need to create a view for update and delete and all these things. So let's try to create a view for delete first. Now I'm trying to create a view for delete. def. So my view name is delete and request based on ID only I need to delete. So that's what ID I'm passing as a parameter. Now user equals to user is a table, objects means all objects. Okay, user dot objects dot get ID equals to ID only. So whenever we click on this show.html delete button, what it will call, sir, delete URL name slash user ID. That ID through I'm calling what, delete view. When we click on this URL name, delete view will call. In delete view, we are supplying the ID. User is clicking on which record, which row, that ID is going to store here only. That ID I'm trying to delete it by using this delete view. User equals to, it's a query set object. User equals to model objects dot get ID equals to ID. This ID I want to delete it. So directly I'm performing user dot what actually delete method. Delete. User dot delete. After that deleting where you want to redirect means I need to redirect the same page only after deleting show.html only, sir. Redirect, I can say that. Redirect. Redirect is not there. Let's try to use redirect also. Redirect. So redirect of where you want to go to after deleting the page show.html. Show. This I want to redirect. After deleting, I should be there in show.html page only. Once the moment when we delete, same page only will be deleted and it will display remaining records, and at the same time in the MySQL database also records gets deleted. So this is about delete operation. A simple operation we use show.html after deleting. And next edit option is there, edit. because we use edit option also. No? The moment when I click on edit button here in the show.html, edit URL name I'm providing, and along with ID I'm passing for editing also. For editing also ID is required. So def edit, after this edit request object, then ID, edit of request comma ID. Again here user equals to, user is a table name, objects dot get of ID equals to ID. So return render request. So when user is trying to click on edit button, I should provide the editing details. Suppose user is clicking on second row, second record. So the moment when we click on second row, second record, the ID should be collected from that second row. That ID through I need to display that details of the second record person details into editing page, edit page with details, with text boxes. So I need to return render request. Which page I need to redirect means edit.html page. We need to create this edit.html. And what details I need to pass to the edit.html? User equals to user. Reset object I am passing editing purpose. Editing purpose. Okay. But after editing, after user is reaching to edit.html, we need to modify the data in the text boxes of edit.html page. After modification, we need to update the data also. So to update the data purpose, we use update view. Update view need to be create compulsory. So updation, how to do it, I'll show you now. So after editing, that updation also needs to be required. So let's try to do updating purpose. We need to use update view. So def update request dot, based on the ID only you have to update. And now you can see user equals to user dot objects dot get ID equals to ID. Now here you can see form object I'm trying to create, because user form it is. I need to go to same form. User form already have imported on the top user form here. This user form object I'm creating. This user form through request dot post as update page through he will edit the user details, and after editing he will post the details request dot post. Which record need to be update means current instance. Current instance means which user is trying to click on the details of the which user, means that user details need to be edit. So that's what I'm taking, instance equals to user. So current user, this is this is coming from update form only. Okay, user form, in the user form only I'm going to bring the same details back from the user, from the database. Suppose if I click on third record person ID, based on that ID we are collecting the third record person details and display into user form. And that user form we need to edit it. Edit after we need to update that back to the database, posting that current instance user only, which record you are trying to update. So if form dot is valid is a method, then after that fm form dot what actually save method I'm doing. After saving, so return redirect redirect where you want to display. After saving means same after editing also I need to display into show.html. Finally return render request, which page you want to display, edit.html again. Yes, edit.html. When we execute this update, so after that user colon user. So this is about total coding. It's very simple. So update purpose update code is there. Delete purpose simple delete code is there. For deleting edit purpose edit code is there. deleting, showing, and inserting. These are all CRUD operations code clearly, which is available in this project. But we need to set the mainly URLs. Update purpose, we need to set the URL. Edit purpose, we need to set the URL. Delete purpose, we need to set the URL. In the previous lecture, I used URL section only. Insert purpose first. The moment when we run this, directly it will go to insert page. And after that, show. Then we need to set the URLs for this one. So show.html dot URL we have to take. I'm trying to take path. So delete. This is my URL name slash int colon but actually ID, because we are calling the delete view delete URL through along with ID only, no? Yeah. So we have to go for views dot what? Delete. Next, what I'm taking path. So edit I'm taking. Edit. Edit. Then int what actually? ID only. ID. Again. So edit. Views dot edit view I'm calling. Now finally what I'm taking path update. Update also we need to take ID. Views dot update view. So this is the URL section, sir. So now you can observe here in show.html, the moment when user is trying to click on delete, so it will href hyperlink reference what is there, the URL name slash ID means user is clicking on which record, which row delete button, that row ID should collect it, and based on this URL name it has to go to URL. Now you can see delete name is there, ID is also coming from the HTML page show.html. This ID through we are calling delete view, immediately it will go to delete view, and in this delete view that ID we are supplying, based on that ID record will be deleted, and after deleting redirection will be shown only. Similarly, when we go to here edit, so along with ID, particular ID, we are calling edit view, views.edit, but it will go to URL section. So in this edit is there along with that ID. Immediately views.edit means it will go to edit. But in the editing, we are going to display edit.html page. In this page, current user who is selecting in the template show.html, that ID details will display in the edit.html. User can edit over there by editing the text boxes data only. Next, when we go to update here, so int id, that id updation purpose, we are having URL update slash id. Along with that we will call update view. So immediately update view is going to be collect the id, that id current instance user is going to be form dot is valid, it is coming from edit.html, and form dot save. After saving updation show.html I have to display, and for the first time when we execute update view, I need to display the edit.html user colon user. This user details I want to display into edit.html. But everything is ready, but one thing is missing. What? Edit.html is not there. We have show.html is there for showing the record. We have index.html is there, but to display the first to provide the insert options to the database. But we don't have edit.html, sir. We have to prepare edit.html also. So right click on this template and go to what we can say HTML, edit.html I'm using. So in this editing page also, what I'm trying to show you, so just get bootstrap.com website I have to visit, and I need to add some bootstrap link also, sir, for look and feel is better. So now let's go to Google and get bootstrap.com. I'm typing here get bootstrap.com website, and after that through CDN, I'm adding this link, including via CDN. Copy this link, and after copying this link, simply close it and close this, and go to your project location of edit.html page. Here on the head section, we have to copy and paste this link, sir. So this is editing purpose. we are using. Editing purpose, what is required? First, I'm trying to use in the body section, division tag. In this division, I'm trying to take bootstrap class container. After container, I need to take form tag first. Sorry, let me take form tag. This is editing page, no? I have to be careful here. Form tag. So once I use form tag, inside the form tag, look at this, what I'm trying to do. Method equal to post as usual. Okay. Method equal to post. When we take method equal to post, obviously we need to take what's our CSRF token immediately. After CSRF token, then now you can see action method I'm taking. So whenever you click on submit button, like update button here in this edit.html, what action do you want to perform? Update action I want to perform. So update action means what? Actually update slash with what? User.id. This user.id through only I need to update. Which user record we collected from edit slash id, that id record need to be update or not. So I'm calling update also. This is URL name, sir. It will directly go to URL, and update slash id means particular id record will be update. Immediately it will call update view is going to be executed, then updation is done. So this is the edit.html. Action method is update URL name slash id, user.id only here. Okay, so this is URL name I am passing directly. When we click on update button, post mechanism through what data we are posting, updated data along with this ID. CSRF token is compulsory. After that, I need to arrange the updation purpose division section again. So let's try to use division section. div. In this division section, I'm taking class. So form group, I'm taking form group class, and label, and bold tag, I'm taking bold tag. So name, username. And then after label creation, input type I'm taking here. So input type, username, input type, text, input type equal to text, name equals to what, sir? Uname, control name it is. Class equals to form control. Yes, if you want to display form, compulsory form control tag is required. Form control is required here. Form control. Then value is what actually here. So value. So which value you want to get from database table to this control means in Django template user dot uname user.uname. This value need to be displayed into text box. This value is coming from where? View. Okay. So this is what? DTL format. Double flower bracket means you are getting user.uname only, sir. So this is only one division section I'm taking. Next, what I'm copying this division section and place into one more division, again place into one more division. Two divisions are required. Why? Because there is next one is what? User email. This is what actually name of the you email. Now here what value you want to get? Value dot you email only. Same here, user password. Now type equal to text, name equals to what? Name equal to you password. Here also we need to take you password. So these values I am bringing from database which need to be updated, sir. So user password is same, user email is there, user name is also there, user ID through I'm trying to update. So finally we need to add one button also here. So that button is for what actually? Input type. So let's try to take input type equal to what's are actually submit. Name equals to what? Update. Okay, value equals to also update I'm taking. Based on what need to be update? ID only. Class equals to btn update. So success. This is the button. Now everything is set, sir, completely. So editing purpose, edit.html is there. First insert form will be there. Insert means no directly we there is no view name. Directly it will call this insert view. Do you want insert a
Sir, in
record? You
that
can insert
edit, you have missed the slash after
where.
edit in that URL only. In that URL patterns only, sir.
Okay, okay. Acha, acha. Yeah, yeah. Correct, correct. I miss. So next edit.html purpose edit is there. Index page is there. This is what insertion. And show.html means show with along with the buttons, bootstrap buttons and URL links. And view section is there clearly. Insert view, show view, delete view, edit view, update view. So this is overall CRUD application with MySQL, but right now we are dealing with MySQL. Now, right now records are 4, 5 records are there here. Let's start the server now. Control C and run server. Now let's click on it. And do you want to insert any record? You can insert it. But here I want to go to edit.html and I need to change my background color of the form. So just for looking, background color. Now let's restart the server. First I'm trying to show the records, how many records we have. So these many records are there in this case. But whenever we try to delete directly, deletion is going to take place here only. But first I'll try to edit it. Which record do you want to edit? On that row you can click on. Suppose Prasad record I want to edit. Click on edit button. It's going to be edit option. So look at this. Notice this point. The moment when we click on edit button and URL section is calling what edit/3 or not. This is edit/3. This means this is going to be URL directly. In the URL, when I click on edit/id number 3 is there. Views.edit I am calling. So edit view is going to be called simply edit view. Next, after editing, which page is redirecting edit.html only? We are into edit.html right now. In this editing, after editing username and password and all these things, click on update button. When we click on update button, what action will perform in the edit.html? Action is this one only. Update/id, particular id. Immediately it will call URLs update/id. That id through we are calling update view. Immediately it will go to view. Update also is going to be done by using this post data only. Let's try to update. So instead of Prasad, I'm trying to uh, do the name Hari. Hari@gmail.com. You want update password also, you can use password, not a problem. Click on update. So same record is updated here. You can see third record is updated back here and it is going to show the page. And also you can go to MySQL database and there also it is going to be updated hari@gmail.com like. And at the same time, do you want to delete any record? You can delete that Kiran record. I'm trying to delete the Kiran record, but deletion immediately will affect star here only. You can see Kiran record is deleting here, and immediately it is impact on this 1, 2, 3, 5 records only. And even if you go to here, select star from users, then this going to be deleted here 1, 2, 3, 5 only there. So do you want to insert the record directly? Then we can go to what actually just go back and or else you can remove this like this. And if you want to insert one more time record like what we can say Manoj, Manoj@gmail.com and Manoj123. So this click on insert, data is inserted. And do you want to see that inserted data back again? Show an inserted record is coming. And do you want edit it here again. And you can, if you don't want edit it, what we need to, you can also use cancel button also here. We can see that, not a problem. Cancel button means dynamic URL through. We are going to back to where show.html page only, dynamic URL through. Link also you can create here. Where we have to create in the edit.html along with update. Do you want to cancel that? If you want to go to back to the page, then you can also prepare in the edit.html. How to do this dynamic URL through backing the page? Suppose I'm trying to click dynamic URLs are here. Anchor tag. So href. So what we need to do, URL name is what actually show.html. So what I can give URL name is show page. Dynamic URL like this only. Am I right? No, that's not correct. URL, then what is the URL name? Show. And when we click on this, cancel I'm taking. So when we click on cancel, then automatically URL will call URL show. Show page will come like this one. Okay, this is very simple. At according to your requirement, you can adjust the code and we can include this. In case if you don't want update, okay. Suppose here I'm trying to show here. So user is trying to click on edit the record here. But oh, reverse show not method is not valid function pattern name.
We are
What
not
is that?
given any name. Name shows sir. Name equal to show. We have to in that URL.
Yeah, exactly. You are right. You are right. Because the name is required, no dynamic URL purpose and identify. Yeah, the names are very important. Using this name through only, it will identify which view is required to call. That's good. So you are following. Now you can see cancel option is there here. When user don't want to proceed to update, he can click on cancel again, show page only like this. So this is all adjustment you can do instantly whenever it is required. So
Sir, one
cancel
second.
button.
Explain that update method, sir. Confused big.
What update method? Update
Yes,
code.
yes, sir. Update code, sir. That we have used that be there.
In views.py update code also we are passing ID only.
That
That
instance is
ID,
a user
uh,
by.
instance user means current user, current query set object it is. This user
Okay.
I'm passing instance. See, I suppose whenever I click on ID number 3 update button, that ID number 3 is the instance. That instance is coming from post request or no? When we click on update.
Okay, sir.
Mm. After that is valid. If it is valid, then save backing, and after saving, redirecting show only. So this will execute first edit.html. After that, post request through it is going to be saved. So these are all editing option, deleting option, update option with this MySQL CRUD project here. So that's all about now. This project, what I will do, just observe here, all of you. So I have already this project folder in my desktop, no? So what I will do it now, CRUD MySQL project, right click and show more option, and I'm trying to do WinRAR add to archive. So let's click on OK. Now this RAR project, CRUD MySQL RAR folder is there, no? This I'll upload to your Google Drive along with today video. What you need to do after receiving this project folder means download it and right click on it and simply uh, extract here. Okay, zip file or rar folder, what we have, extract here. Once you extract here, you will get same folder. This folder you can upload into your you can open into your PyCharm professional editor so that you can run and check. But make sure that I strongly recommend in your computer before going to run this project, MySQL project, you should be communicate with MySQL database, and in the settings.py of project we need to change the settings according to your MySQL username and password, all those things. If you don't activated MySQL, then it will not work. So today, along with the video, you will find this MySQL project also. So this folder also you will see this. And tomorrow, one more project is there, small project, that is image upload project is there. That project also I'll explain clearly with coding, and that also I'll upload to your Google Drive. And after that, one more project is there, mini blog project is there. That project also I'll explain. That project also I'll upload to your Google Drive. So next 2 days, two projects I'll explain, and same thing, that project I'll upload to your Google Drive. After that two project completion, there are two pending topics are there in Django. Wantedly, I skip the topics. The topic names are called authentication views and Django signals. These two topics I need to cover. Okay, one day authentication views I'll cover, one day signals I'll cover. So total 4 days you have a sessions continuously with the Django. Once 4 days completed, immediately we'll start with the REST API sessions. REST API, it will take minimum 15 session to 20 sessions. After that, Flask I'll take minimum 10 to 15 sessions. This is our plan. And REST API videos, same like recording, daily will upload, and REST API material also will be uploaded to your Google Drive. Not a problem. This REST API material, this is completely. So REST API is completely extension of your Django, sir. Okay, extension of Django. Don't think so. REST API is completely different subject. No, in REST API, complete extension of Django only. Those who know Django, then they can understand REST API. Otherwise, no. So this is REST API which I am going to cover. Deserialization, serialization, Django REST framework validations, view sets. Lot of things are there in REST API. It is quite interesting subject, but it's somewhat complex compared to Django in the initial days. But once you understand the flow, it will be also easy. It's not a big deal. So tomorrow I'll explain one more project, that is image upload project. This project code also I think it's there in my document. You can go through that also.